I had some academic difficulties, some other difficulties that when I was off at the University of Oklahoma and was actually kicked out of school and suspended for a semester and came home, went to work in a pipe shop of an engineering firm as a welder's helper. One day, just out of the blue, I had a coworker, was an older guy. He was probably in his mid-50s. He asked me if I was a believer. And strangely, I was kind of overwhelmed with guilt. So I lied to the guy, actually lied about being a Christian. What I'll never forget is the look on that guy's face. There was just this overwhelming sense of relief that I was a believer. And he said, "I've just been praying for you. I've sensed that you're a young man who is restless, that's looking for something in life." And he said, "I became a Christian about 6 months ago." He said it was life-changing. And I was like, "Oh man, yeah, that's great. Yeah, you don't have to worry about me, I'm fine." The rest of the day was thinking about the things he was sharing with me. And at the end of the workday, I just knew in my heart that by the next day, I was gonna have in my life what that guy had in his life.
Pastor Bobby's kind of the heartbeat of the team. Last year he was probably the main person giving a lot of the pregame speeches. He prays us out before every time we go out there, and we close us out with a prayer.
I had told the story of that in a sermon, and somebody going out had said, "Have you ever called him and told him the impact that one question had?" And I said, "No." I said, "I haven't." I said, "I actually should, though." And so I tracked him down and called him and told him about it. And he started weeping. He started crying on the phone. And he said, "Now tell me your name again." And I said, "Bobby." He said, "I'm so sorry." He said, "I do not remember who you are. I apologize. I just do not remember." But he said, I do appreciate you calling me and letting me know that impacted your life." It becomes a story that I think is more telling than if he had remembered me, in that it does show how each and every one of us have the power of influence in the most innocuous ways. He cared enough to ask a question, just a little question, and it's always little things that make the biggest difference. And you think about the parable of Jesus. When he talks about, as you did it unto the least of these, you did it unto me. Well, what was he talking about? I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, you gave me drink. I was naked, you clothed me. I was in prison, you came and visited me. And it's just the littlest things that became the big things. So I think it made for a more profound story of how we all can be agents of influence in ways that we never imagined, just by embracing the reality that we are the presence of Christ wherever we are, can make a difference.